What are the most unpopular opinions with FIFA 21? Let's find out, boys.
Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get Money because he's probably not in FIFA. So, get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video.
What's up, boys? It's here, and welcome to another video on my channel today. We're getting stuck into you, the community. What do you think? I put out a tweet the other day. I like my tweets, don't I? I really do. At official Vizeh. You should go follow me. Ask you guys this. What is the most unpopular opinions that you have about FIFA 21? Most of these are actually very interesting, and I want to do a video getting stuck in, giving you my thoughts and how wrong you actually are. If you're new here, smash a like button, also subscribe. I think we are coming up to 232,000 subscribers. I still want to hit 235k by the end of the year. We're getting up to it. It's going to be close, so if you can help me out, it'd be great. That's because we've been building so much recently. So thank you so much for that yet again. And also, let's hit 2,000 likes because I feel like that's a lucky number today. And also tell me down below in comments, you guys get involved as well. What is your most unpopular opinion? And I'll be replying down below as well and liking quite a few comments as per usual. So let's go then, shall we? Let's go. Rich Dyer says, most people just want to play a football game and control their heroes for a bit. Not worry about stats or foot or anything else. Just pick Aki Stanley and see how good you can be against Barca. This is actually a good point because keep in mind, FIFA has began as a career mode game, or simply put, as a game you play with your mates. That's it. Like, you know, you playing with Real Madrid and you maybe a Burnley fan, you say, oh, I guarantee you're so bad at FIFA, I could play you with Burnley against Real Madrid and I'll still beat you. That's the literal essence of FIFA. That's what I did all the time when I was back in 10 years of age. I would always pick like Burnley, or like I would pick Aki Stanley, and you know, they have Barca, and I'll see if I can try and beat them. One of the best videos I've ever seen from FIFA scene is KSI playing with Shamrock Rovers and beating Barcelona back in FIFA 11. Like, that's one of the best videos. Nowadays, it's all about, you know, pack openings and rewards and more pack openings. That's what FIFA is now. It's just pack openings and having the best players possible, otherwise you suck, mate. Now, not every single person who plays the game is a Real Madrid fan or Liverpool fan, so most of the time you're not using your players from your own club. Sam says, it's good before all patches, after them, the game is Not gonna lie, just want to give you an idea here. What if it was already Well, what if the game was already in the mud before it even came out? And before you have a go at me here, understand this. You could play the game in the most enjoyable way possible. Like, the most play with 5-star skillers, do Rabona flicks and flip-flops every single second, and you'd be trying to skill your way through the entire team and score 40-yard screamers. However, because that is still possible in this game, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. Go watch Kazooie or R9 Wright. These guys still do mad skills. However, you're going to get punished for doing that. If you don't play in that way, and you don't play the meta way, then you will be punished. I remember this game at the first patch, or before the patch even happened, and not gonna lie, it's not that much of a difference for me. I think the patch is kind of seen as a scapegoat now. There is a honeymoon period. There is. Like, when you get FIFA, you start playing it, you kind of always think it's better than what it actually is. And then after a month or two of playing the same kind of way, playing the same kind of teams, people understanding the best plays, the same formation, the same tactics, the best this and that, then people start playing this way, then you start realizing that, it's just the same team now, and the same tactic, and the same style of play. I feel like if they kept it the same way at the first launch of FIFA, people would still be annoyed, and I still wouldn't play it because the community kills the game. Alfie says, it's actually a good game with a rival system. I mean, you're not wrong. The fact that if you play Weekend League on the weekend, and then there's no point of you playing rivals from Monday to Thursday, that is absolutely backwards. However, I wouldn't say that, let's say if rivals was back to normal and that you would get points midweek, you know, from Tuesday and Wednesday, I still wouldn't think that would make that much of a difference. I still think it'll give people more of a reason to play the game. However, for me, who's a Div 1 player, if you've seen Div 1, good luck. It's just the same people. Ahmad says FIFA 20 is better than FIFA 21. No. That's all I've got to do about that one. That's all I've got to do about that one. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having 20 better than 21. I'm not. 20 is even more slow, even more lethargic. Nah, mate. Jack says career mode has downgraded massively. Are you on about specifically compared to like FIFA 12 or FIFA 08? Because compared to FIFA 08, then 1,000,000%, or even FIFA 07, this game has downgraded massively. However, compared to what it was last year and the year before that, it is a bit of an upgrade. However, if you still want to count, adding in features that was back in FIFA 07 as a upgrade, then that's your own choice. But compared to last year, they have added a few things which makes it better. However, let's be real here. If we're just allowing EA just to add in things which were from old FIFAs and say this is a new thing, then we deserve whatever it is we deserve, don't we? Career mode should be the main beating heart of FIFA. That's how FIFA was a thing. Welco says the gameplay is actually enjoyable and the soundtrack is class. The soundtrack isn't class. It's got 3 songs, which is alright. The rest is just dire. Maybe you may want to count the Volta ones. Volta has got some okay songs in there, like, it's got H, Stop This Flame, and I think that's really it. There's probably 2 or 3 others. It's not that good, let's be real here. Ethan says the Freeze promo is decent. Footmus died for this Freeze promotion. Footmus died for this. Non-stop, incredibly expensive SBCs. Incredibly expensive. Lala. They got Lala. They took her right back to a right mid and gave him 3-star for 128k. Not a single person's doing this. And Saudi, 150k. Keep in mind, this is ridiculous pricing for this right back. On the market, he would not be more. It would not be worth more than like 15k. You're telling me that Jesus Navas, who's 5'8" as a centre back, with 77 strength and can barely even jump, is 164k? You serious? And then Lema, who's a right back for Bundesliga, 150k. And Wan-Bissaka is 400,000 coins. 29k. 29k, 400k. For a dynamic image, pretty much. Incredible. Flavar says it's the best FIFA to date. This guy must be 1 year old. Maybe 2 years old at a push. Nathan says it's actually a good game, just ruined by the player base like always. If that's the community's fault, or it's EA's fault, you tell me. This absolute stress on having like these players and having them all be the best and playing in this way, people do whatever they have to do to get wins, and that's all that matters now. That's all that matters now. So, it is what it is. But that's spot on that. Ricardo says, Volta is good. Volta can be good. If you literally just want to, like, lean back and just play some dumb, like, FIFA, then sure. It feels like FIFA in a corridor because it feels like normal for your gameplay, but on a smaller pitch. However, if you just don't care, then it is a lean back game mode. You can have a bit of a story, which I think lasts like 4 hours or something, but it's fine. If you really want to do it, it's fine. And also, if you want to play with friends, I've played Volta with mates, I played with JCC, Brazing with them lot, and it was actually alright. It was nothing amazing, but it was alright at least. So, Volta can be good. It can be good. If you just don't care that much, then have fun with it, mate. I have said that I think it's failed. That's purely because no one really seems to play it. And that's because no one really does play it. And that's because I think maybe it's my fault. The communities that we all have this idea of rewards and that you're going to get packs because there's no packs in Volta, therefore there's no point. And maybe that's our own fault. Volta can be fine if you just want to just have some dumb, kind of brainless, just doing some skills, and that's fine. Even though the skills to me isn't that enjoyable to really do. If you want to do that, then that's for you. Tom H says the people that were complaining about not being able to defend at the start of the game are the reason that the gameplay is the way it is now. That is true. I do remember at start of the game that it was very, very much, it was really hard to defend. To defend, it was awful. To track runs, like, because of the way your defenders were quite slow on a turn, it means that you can't just move left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right the entire game. Yet you had to think about what your next dribble, your next move was. And for some reason, since the patches, they have made it so that it's a lot more easy now to recover in that kind of situation. And I do kind of wish that they kept defending hard, because that would have made the skill gap even bigger. And that's the one thing I said at start in all my videos, saying that the skill gap feels bigger. And since then, the skill gap just gets slimmer and slimmer and slimmer, and that's when it doesn't feel as enjoyable. Okay, lads, so that is the FIFA 21 most unpopular opinions. Tell me your opinion down below in the comments, because I feel like this is my way to get you guys involved and to put your thoughts out there. And I can see people say this is the best game of FIFA since FIFA 17. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.
Rockstar life, rockstar goals, seeing her in every single room in